Hey everyone, welcome to the video. So we saved up a ton of keys and now we can go to 8ER to see if it's really worth it. All those 140 keys, we can open it up. And the layout is a bit better than 7ER. You go from 2 ramps just to 1. And we'll go ahead and make a base. And let's do a few hits. Here we got our first match and it's a 7ER. Base that's similar to the one we've been running before when we were at 7. Can clear from both sides using 2 rifles. Trying to kill this ER with turrets. Could maybe BART this shock launcher. Or another idea might be to spread out rifles so they also distract some of that stuff. Because eventually we can't have GB to BART both shields. And there's a few more buildings on the left side, so we can keep Rudy there. And we'll try that. Doing rifles on each side. And we'll do 3 RCs there. And Rudy over here with 1 RC. Doing a bomb stuff right away so he stays alive. Can also shock this cannon. And maybe a turret later to keep the other boom cannon distracted. Did lose 1 RC on the right side, but that's okay. Want to save GBE to BART both shields. Getting some barrage out there and some arts. And we'll be flaring pretty soon. Just watching the left side. Can flare this ER with the 1 bomb stuff. And already this last ER. That one goes down and we'll do some of our last barrage and arts. Looks like we might pull a 255. Just about. And see if that's enough. He did only have 70 TD, it looks like. And that's a win. A bit easier base 2 since there was no snipers or rockets, but we'll take it. Here we got 25. This guy 8ER already with 100 BH. So already we know it's going to be a lot slower. But we can still try something. Maybe just taking 1 rifle and right away flaring in between that boom cannon and that flame. Hoping we get a good split. Do have a lot of rockets here. And eventually maybe a turret for that doom cannon outside that CL range and then shock for that boom cannon. So starting with the rifle and then a flare. Rudy and all the RCs, getting that turret out. Can do a bomb stuff right away. Waiting just a bit, and now sending the shock. Watching that doom cannon up there. Can shock it now. And it might be alive still when the shock expires. Let's hope we get lucky. But it looks like it'll go down. Can do another bomb stuff and keep on doing it as we go. Another turret on the left side. And Rudy isn't in a great spot. Can shock that boom cannon. Normal cannon too. We might have enough GBE to BART an ER fully, even with 100 BH. It can do another bomb stuff. And now just start flaring. Finish off this ER. And as we get close, flare the last one. And a bunch of arts. So not a super fast time. Again, he did have 100 BH. we'll get 239. And I guess it's still a win. So some good stars there, but still a lot slower than 100 BH. I would imagine 50 BH would be like 250 times, a bit faster than that. But we'll take the win and keep going. Here we go, 23, 7 ER with a bunch of defense. And a little different base. More clumped on the right side. Maybe we can eventually bar the shield and flare it. But I do like that split drop. Using 2 rifles. We can do 3 RCs on the right side. And maybe 2 over here with Rudy. A few more over here for that ER. And see how it goes. So getting the rifles out on each side. 3 RCs over there. Here we can do Rudy and just 1 RC. 2 more on this right side. And right away doing a bomb stuff. A turret over here on the side that doesn't have a rifles. Do want to shock that critter launcher. Is going to mess with our clones on the right side. And we can keep looking at how it's going. Do another bomb stuff, get some value. And start barring the shield. We just sent 2 barrage, so we need 1 art. And watching Rudy for just a bit. As his bottom ER goes down, we can start flaring. It's okay if it's a bit early since we have that GBE. And a bunch of our last barrage and arts. And we'll get 252. See if that's enough. And here, looks like it is. Maybe he was trying like a secret hit or something. Just Rudy all alone. And we'll take that win, which is gonna be 23. Getting that chest. Right now, thinking a little bit about our next steps. It's still past 8 ER. Maybe we're gonna get that building health, at least go towards it. Or that troop damage could also be helpful. I guess it depends more on your schedule than anything. In just 2 chests, or in this case 1 more chest, we get troop damage. Or we can wait a little bit longer to get building health. But I think both are okay options. But either way, we still have time for 1 more hit. I guess it's looking like 8 ER, even without anything, is kind of decent compared to 7. Here we got another match. 8 ER with 100 BH. And a similar base to the one we matched last time. Can use that 1 rifle and a bunch of RCs. Trying to get a good split. It is ideal if Rudy stays on the left side. Getting that first rifle, you know it's going to distract that boom cannon. And if Rudy is up in front, there's a good chance he can distract that one. So we'll use a turret for a doom cannon and maybe a shock later. So starting with that rifle, doing a flare, Rudy and a bunch of RCs, a turret and a bomb stuff. This case we got a bit unlucky. He went to the right side. So that BC might pick off a couple RCs. But he's at a good spot now. We can do another bomb stuff. A few rifles went left. Doom Cannon's gonna pick off one of them. Get some more bomb stuff going. So we know it's gonna be a little slower. But as long as we have some RCs on both sides, can get a turret going over here. And just watching where Rudy is, everyone else. Two RCs working in the right side. And maybe hold off on the flare for just a moment, making sure the right ER goes down. But we can start flaring now. Bit early on the right side, but we can throw an art. And as Rudy is going, flare the last ER. So still a lot slower, 225. But I think mainly because we lost a bunch of RCs a bit earlier. And got lucky, so still a win. Since at least we're not going to play too much next chest, I think we'll wait until that 100 BH. The two bases we already faced, you can tell how slower the times are. And maybe after that building health, we'll go back for troop damage and see what's next. And still not getting HCs, if you already got them, maybe use a rifle instead. It's fine if you have HCs and still don't use them, because on some of these hits, you do want to save that 16 GB. But let me know if you're close to 8 ER. It is kind of crazy that just 2 weeks in the season and we can already reach this point. Kind of like a 3-week season crammed into a 4-week one. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.